Okay, we should be live. Hoping we are. Several things to point out. First of all, I get the feeling you might be hearing some banging and very irritating sounds going on. Unfortunately, we've got work being done on the block of flats where I live, which involves a lot of drilling and sawing and hammering, which has been going on since 8 o'clock this morning and is getting very annoying. Whether or not I'll be able to carry on, I don't know. If the noise carries on like this, I might have to stop. It depends how bad it is. You can probably hear it now. This is the first drilling I've heard for a while, but it seems to be getting louder. So I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Secondly, t-shirt, which I'll be seeing in a moment. Let's have a go at this. Got my favourite t-shirt on today. How you can see it? Actually, I'll just make sure you can. I'm just going to go into Twitch on my mobile. Says I'm live, so should be. Let's turn the volume down. Okay. Well, looks like you can't actually see my t-shirt, but take my word for it, it's got Marvel superheroes on it. Now, there's an interesting story about this one, because I went many moons ago, we went to stay in New York. Well, actually, we went and stayed in New Jersey, Newark, just outside New York. We went in by train every day on the underground subway, whatever you want to call it. And my wife achieved the ambition of any wife, which is to shop on Fifth Avenue. And we visited a lot of other shops. I tried sloppy fries for the first time. Believe me, if you want to see what New York's like, it is exactly as you see it in those films. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of smells. It hits you like a wall as soon as you walk out of the underground stations, subway stations, beg your pardon. Anyway, the t-shirt. So we went into this shop and it was run by a lovely Indian couple. And we didn't buy much. I can't remember what we bought, but it was less than $5. And the lady saw we were English and pointed at a big pile of t-shirts and said, "Take one." Of course, we thought, no, it can't be right. Can't be telling us to take free t-shirt. We only spent $5, and sure enough, it was. And on top was this t-shirt with a load of Marvel characters on it, which rapidly became my favourite t-shirt. Unfortunately, that was best part of 5-6 years ago, and it's starting to show wear and tear now. But still a favourite t-shirt until it falls apart. So there you go. Next, Starfield. I've been. That drilling is really getting on my brain. I've only been on 5 minutes. I apologise for this. Hopefully it won't affect the viewing figures too badly, but I had to do a stream today. I haven't done a stream for nearly a week, and that is not on. So I can only apologise and hope it's not affecting your enjoyment too much. So, Starfield. Oh, hello. Scavenger. I'm not sure I want to play it anymore. Yeah, how about that for an admission? I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about Starfield, and it seems like it's going to be a good old computer video game. I can't deny that. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm not saying it's going to be iffy. A couple of things are raising red flags. For a start, we've got the 30 frames per second thing. Now, 30 frames per second, they're saying it's got to be 30 frames per second. It can't be 60. It will never be 60 on console. I'm not sure what the PC version is saying. Now, I've got a little thing on my screen that shows me what frames per second I'm getting when I'm playing. And at present, it's reading 56, 57, roughly. And it runs quite smoothly, but it goes down sometimes, especially in fight scenes, it goes down to much lower than 30, and it doesn't really seriously affect the gameplay that badly. So I think this 30 frames per second thing is for the purists. It's for the people that don't think they're getting a good game unless they're getting a crystal clear clarity at 4K with 30 frames, with 60 frames a second. To me, playing the game is more important. So yeah, I really can't see why it's such a big issue to them. But that is nothing compared to how can I put this? It's nothing compared to the fact that the game looks bland. It looks so, there's no character to it. People are saying there's 60 planets, or 60 planets, sorry, there's 1,000 planets and each one's got settlements and all that sort of thing. And I'm thinking, speaking as someone who's played Elite Dangerous and Elite on the original Spectrum version, speaking as someone who's played Outer Worlds and, not Outer Worlds, what was the one that flopped on release? I can't remember now. Where you had to do a lot of bloody exploring and drilling and whatever just to get minerals, and you were constantly having to replace the gold on your ship and all this sort of thing. And I will remember it just when I think I've forgotten it. But having played those games, I can't see this being anything other than a fairly bland space adventure. The graphics themselves, they've gone for space age, but sometimes it looks almost just black and white. Looking at this screen in front of me, you've got trees, you've got all sorts. There's loads of character elements that make the scene look realistic. In the space scene, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not feeling it at the moment. I don't really get any idea of what I'm saying, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment. It just feels like it's going to be 1,000 variations of the same game. I suppose if you imagine it like you can play Fallout and then you can go to another area of America and play Fallout in the same universe, and then you can go to another area of America and play Fallout in that area as well. It won't make it a better game just because there's more locations. Less is always sometimes better. Plus, of course, I mean, it's only a single player game as far as I'm aware, so I mean, if you want to carry on playing Fallout, you probably play it for, well, until you complete it, and then that's it, it's over and done with, you're back to Fallout again. I would rather wait, from the way I feel at the moment, I would rather wait for Fallout 5, and give that a go. Plus I've still got a lot of games to play on my Steam library, on my Epic library. I've got loads of games to play everywhere, to be honest. And I haven't forgotten I will play some other games on here as well. Of course, the other thing as well, Starfield. I mean, although they haven't set the requirements too high, they have set the requirements that you will need an SSD. Now, not saying that SSDs aren't common, because they are quite common. Most people use them for the boot drive on the PC. I mean, on the Xbox and PlayStation, it just means one thing. It means you'll never get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One version, or if you do, they'll be extremely cut down versions, and they probably won't turn up for probably years. So SSDs on PC though does mean that you have to have one, regardless of whether you want it or not. What's happening? I thought I destroyed that. So if you use, as most people do, an SSD as your boot drive and a hard drive as your secondary drive, chances are you're not going to be able to play it unless you've got plenty of room on the boot drive. And with Windows 10 or 11 on there, that's going to be maybe not the case. Now, I'm lucky in the respects that I have got an SSD built in, as I said to you many times. I've got an M2 SSD on the motherboard, which I installed aftermarket. Purely simply because I wanted one. So I'm quite lucky there that I will be able to load it onto the SSD, and all should be well. But why does it need an SSD? This is the question that's bugging me a bit. Why does it need an SSD? Does it require such fast loading times? And why does it require such fast loading times? Most games have transitions where you can transition between scenes. Oh, I took those. Most games have got transition screens where you can transition between two scenes without worrying too much about it. Unless the only thing I can think of is that the scenes are too big, or the amount of loading that you need to do is so big that the transitions would have to be extra long. I mean, we've done like, I'm getting a bit confused with what I'm saying here, but we've done loading screens before. Before I had the M2 the SSD installed on here, the loading screens used to be mega long even for Fallout, and that is an old game. So I can't see why they insist on an SSD unless they're just going for blisteringly fast, in which case why are they limiting themselves to 30 frames per second? They will want to do the best graphics you can. The other downside to Starfield that I can see is basically that I won't be able to stream it. I mean, if this is all running from SSD, I mean, I can stream this game quite easily. There are other games that I stream to you, obviously, but the chances are against me being able to stream it on my machine as it stands, and I can't afford to upgrade. So even if I could play it, would I be able to bring it to you? I don't think I would. Obviously, none of this can be answered until the release date, which is in September. Maybe I'll be thinking about worrying about nothing, but it's still a case that a lot of people with lesser PCs will not even be able to play the game. I even know SSD will be able to play the game, and even if they can, many streamers will find they can't. With the current setup, they can't stream it. So there you go. I mean, it's not like I don't like the idea of a game per se. I'm sure it will be a very good game. It's just that I'm not sure that it's the sort of game I want to play. I've played space games before, and they all look very bland. And Fallout and Starfield isn't looking any different to me. It looks like it's going to be pretty bland in itself. We'll see when the time comes. I mean, I really don't know for sure how I feel about it, but at the moment, I'm aside from the fact that aside from the fact that it's going to be diabolically expensive even to buy the game, I still think I'm not even sure I don't think I'm 100% sure I want to play it, so we'll see how it goes. That makes it carry weight. What I'll do for the moment, where's the shooting going on? Anyway, on to Fallout. Last night went on for an hour or so. No, it's down there. I went on for an hour or so and just did a couple of. Yeah, I did a couple of dailies. I did just to get some score basically. I did do a new event down at Nuka World on Tour. That was the Tunnel of Love event, and that was okay. Like any other event, it gets you a fair bit of score and some bits and pieces to be a stash, and then my stash ran out, so I had to go around and do some stash reorganisation, which didn't seem very much fun at the time. What's that? Oh, it's a cup. I know somewhere here there's something about one of the things I've got to do is scrap for ceramic. So cups and things are exactly what I need. Obviously he's not done it yet. I started on a new scoreboard as well. If you have a look on the scoreboard, I'll show you where I am. I've done the first 4, that means I've got score booster. I don't know what that does, I suppose you have to take it in, boost your score. Plus 3 re-rollers, which meant I have to do some re-rolling of daily missions, daily challenges, which I did. Devil's Moon icon, yeah, I'm really going to use that. Stuntman Nether Armor and some lunchboxes come in handy next time I do an event. And Gilded Paint, absolutely stunning. Next time, Nuka-Cola 6-pack and some stab icons. I don't think that so far these aren't exactly blowing my mind, you know. Never mind, it's just playing the game that is important now. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what you guys think about about Starfield. I've seen so many interviews with Todd from Bethesda, and another thing he mentioned was black holes. The interviewer asked if there are going to be black holes in Starfield, and basically sidestepped the question. There's some ceramic out of that. He sidestepped the question by saying all these can take a pass on that. And normally, if you ask him a question and there's nothing important about it, he will actually sort of go into great detail about it. But this time he took a pass. And a lot of people are taking that to mean that there will be black holes in the game and they're going to be very important. So that would imply to a lot of people, to me included, that we are talking either DLC or they're going to be an integral part of the game. So that was interesting. But I've seen a lot of other interviews, and to be honest, I think they're doing too much on the advertising side of things. It's almost as if it's overkill. I'm just have a look at this ceramic thing, see how many more I need. It's a part of the daily challenges, I think, so it'll be up here somewhere. Yeah, one more to produce ceramic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump servers for a minute, see if I can find anything, come back and find those cups again. the team. I'll join it again in a minute. Yeah, overkill. So it seems like they're desperately trying to get so much out there that everybody's sort of like drooling to play it, and it's having, to me, it's having the opposite effect. I like medieval games. I like games like this where it's set not in the distant past, but in the past certainly. I believe this is supposed to be a 1950s vibe. So I like games like that, and to be quite honest, space games have to be very good for me to feel I want to play them all the time. And I just don't get the feeling Starfield's like that. It seems graphics are crisp and clear, there's no character to them at all. I mean, I suppose I'm being just as guilty here as all the other people that have speculated about it. You won't be able to tell until such time as the game's actually released, which is fair enough. And then I may change my mind completely. Perhaps I'll really enjoy the game, but I can't see it personally. Teams always need the XP bonus. Also, in keeping close eye on the games I'm interested in at the moment. I mean, if at any time I could afford to, I'd like to do a game like Diablo 4. Dungeon crawlers to me are a form of relaxation, or have been in the past, where it's just a matter of essentially keep clicking a button. That's what it comes down to. On your mouse, and that was it. I mean, there's no real thought necessary in there. So I wouldn't mind playing that, but again, the price is at the moment definitely not. I hate that everything has to be more about price than whether I want to play it at the moment, but it is something I have to take into account. Talking of which, if you can, please like, subscribe, donate if you can, that would be great. Anything that would get the figures up. I really want to grow this channel. I really want to be doing this for you guys for the foreseeable future. So if you can do it, please do so. No pressure if you can't, but it doesn't cost anything to do a like or a subscribe on YouTube, or to follow me on Twitch. I would be grateful if you do any of those. I thank you in advance. Right, let's see if we can get this ceramic done. We should get some score out of this one. So I've just picked the cup up, and there it is. And there it is. Right, okay, so we've done that one. Another one. And I completed a daily challenge, so I'll get another one out of that as well. And we're off with the drilling again. Oh, I love this game. I've got this, if you're wondering what they are doing, they're actually putting a new door on all the flats in this block. There are three flats in this block. And they're putting a new door on all of us. And all their flats. Which is great. Oh, 2 levels. Oh, and again, any more? Yeah, the downstairs flat had theirs done today, which is what all the drilling and whatever, and they're coming to us tomorrow, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get on tomorrow. If it goes like this one has, where there's a lot of noise between 8 and 10, and then the noise quietens down after 10, then I might be able to do another stream tomorrow, but I'll try if I can. Might try for another game tomorrow, see if I can find one from my Steam library or my Epic library. I must be able to find something that I can play that'll be different for you guys. Or if you just like seeing me play Fallout 76, then you just let me know and I'll just carry on playing it. I don't mind just playing one game on the stream. I just need to know what's more popular with you guys. My Fallout videos do seem to get more views. sneak thing. Really? What on earth is that? Okay. Medical liquid nitrogen dispenser. If anyone says it's for dispensing liquid nitrogen, thank you so much. I had sort of gathered that, I just didn't know why we'll be in a game. For those of you who don't live in the UK, like what I do, it's been extremely hot here the last couple of days. It was 30 degrees on Saturday, 30 degrees again on Sunday, and then 24, 25, a bit cooler yesterday, and it's still a bit cooler now, so it's quite enjoyable being cool now. But long and the short of it is, I don't get much sleep when it's too hot, which I haven't been recently, and also I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning when the sun comes up. I've always done the same. I can't seem to shake it off. Every summer I wake up at 5 o'clock most mornings, and I result I'm tired by sort of lunchtime. Something you can. Do you want to have a look? Yeah, why not? Let's go and have a look. See what they got there. Might actually drink some water here as well, because it looks pretty gross. Get the carry rate up again. Dirty water. I find myself falling into a thing at the moment where I do this every so often. I dive in the river and start drinking dirty water to get the carry rate up, and then I go and do a mission and I have to take some runaway again, so that I've got actually some semblance of health. Otherwise I die like instantly. Alright. Fairly sort of standard at the moment. No idea what she's up to. I'm sure she's doing something that she finds fun anyway. What's up here? A piano, lovely. Someone's been doing their dailies and so on. Oh, very nice. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Not really interested that much. Shall we go and find something else to do? Could do some scrapping as well while we're here. Right, what I want to do now is try and find something interesting to do. What's this? Oh, camp, okay. But if I can't, I want to carry on with the main mission. Surface to air, what? I keep meaning to go to the pit, but I didn't find it very enjoyable last time. So what I think I'm going to do then is going to go on with the main mission for a while. Triple is I'm going to need to take some runaway again. Which is that one, I believe. And we'll get rid of daily, that one. Okay. So let's find out where we. Yeah, I thought so. I've got to go to Vault 96. Now, the other day I was on the stream and I was playing with Dave. Dave, unfortunately, that meant I couldn't do this mission, so I'll get that done now. At the moment. Okay. Let's see. 40 that way. Oh yeah, I remember this. did go in as a team, but unfortunately there's nothing in there. So presumably the inside of this, sort of creatures on the inside of this only spawn when and only when you go in to do the mission on your own. So let's go and find out, shall we? Now, should we put the power armor on possibly, just in case there are any nasty surprises inside. Right, just checking something. Well, I say, just in case there are any nasty surprises inside. Of course there's nasty surprises inside. There are always nasty surprises inside. But, there you go. We're bound to get caught by them unawares. You know, I'm going to come on down. Not yet, no. So we enter solo. The other thing that I've thought about as regards Fallout 76 and Starfield is that Starfield being a single player game and not being MMO as far as I'm aware, there will probably have to be speak to the survivor, okay. There'll probably have to be multiplayer of some sort. But I can't see there being multiplayer in the sense that this is multiplayer. Yeah. Well, there's the survivor. Yeah, this wasn't in here last time, so it's bound to be this time.
I'd stop you, but I think I quit.
We've never come across them before, but we'll do it anyway.
Raider type, more bloodthirsty, you know?
You can usually deal with the greater sword.
Bloody goes well.
They enjoy the killing. Our squad was guarding the entrance here. Overrun by bloody. Killed everyone. Me too. I just haven't kicked it yet.
Well, I've really got to ask her.
Name's Woods. Corporal Woods. Hellcat. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creepy doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when it was done. I don't think we're gonna collect on that. Love the optimism, but my ticket's punched. I think I can go easy, knowing someone's gonna take out those bloodies. Make better choices than I did.
Yeah, so what keeps coming to mind is that if you're a fan of Fallout 76 and you want to play on a regular basis, chances are that you aren't going to have an awful lot of time to play. Stay up there. You're not going to have an awful lot of time to play Starfield. So I think, like most games that I buy, and I have bought in the past, if I can afford it, I'm going to buy it, and then decide I'm not really keen on this and start playing Fallout 76 again. Time-wise, I'm very limited. This is what I'm trying to get at. And a lot of other people are the same. You can call me a casual if you. You can call me a casual if you want. I don't mind. You can call me whatever you like. But even if I am a casual, I don't have an awful lot of time to play. I've got a wife. I like spending time with her fun, you know. So I can't see that I'm going to have time to play both. And given a choice at the moment, from what I've seen, between playing this or playing Starfield, I'll play this. There's so much more to do. Having said that, I'm speculating just the same as everybody else is speculating, so your guess is as good as mine, and probably just as valid. And you might like the idea, and if you do, well, good luck to you. It's just thoughts based on what I've actually seen. Right. Shipping around there from let's go through them all then. My broadcasting emergency transmission. Right, so it looks like we're in the right one anyway, but we're going up, so good. Okay, let's go back to the start again and try activate the emergency transponder. That's one we need. Speak to Valdez. Yeah, talking about the frame per second, I'm getting an average between 50 and 61 on this, but there again, there's not much happening on the screen at the moment when there's a lot of firing going on. That's when. Oh, geez, you're already up. That's when things tend to slow down a bit.
Wow, it's freezing here. Look at all this ice. Environmental controls must be damaged. What happened here? Those are Hellcat uniforms, right? Looks like a Mexico. Blood Eagles. What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani's right.
Same as everybody else.
Olympic induction.
Grabbing scrap and shooting people.
We still need to
What else did play for there?
Give me a look at these
They don't let us finish all the cutscene.
The box on locked in. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active.
Oh, great.
Be safe for more than just be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow you.
Right. Well, we seem to be okay for. I've been grabbing wherever I can. I've been grabbing cores because I rapidly run out of cores every time I go into power armor. So I need to hear by the looks of it. And open door that can't get much more clearer than that. Oh, okay, perhaps not then.
Must be the security lock there. Let me try something.
Okay, you try something. You go and stand over here, shall I?
Got it. I was able to use the Fit Boys protocol to get the doors open prior to security.
Well, I'll use the clever one. Search the vault for clues. Oh, it's open now. Thought it might melt all the ice, but apparently not. First thing we find is caps, that's good. Alright, let's just go that way, but I'll go have a look around first. Shooting ready. Oh, that way somewhere. Collect all the stuff. I'll get the bottles anyway. What the hell? Right, that'll do. down the stairs, and guess what? There's going to be stuff down here, isn't there? We know there's going to be something down there. There always is. There it is. Oh, that's not easy. She exploded a bit. Was it? No, never. I might as well walk down here now. Some more over it. Right, what's next? Here, bloody water up here somewhere, no doubt. One over this way somewhere. Right, so we can have a decard for that. Yeah, no, so, no. Another lot bites the dust. Yeah, take it all. Let's get rid of it later. Go upstairs. Let's set power on. It can't get in it.
identified and sanctioned. Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
It seems I have excessive visitors today. Hi, the one I met in Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again in more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have informed the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
Well,
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited right now. That door labeled mainframe stuff open though. Let's start there.
okay, start there then. Whereabouts is that then? You show me? No? Okay, I'll do it then. So this way somewhere. Search the mainframe room. Go this way then. Oh, that's it. Mainframe wing. Super. Oh, look, there's a bucket. Should we have a bucket? An untarnished bucket, no less. Lovely. And next. I hate it when they give you lots of choices. It's pointed this way though. Do we really need all the stuff that's in here? No, let's try this way first.
This vault is a biological resources originally. Perhaps that's fitting in a complex. I have been honest about the progress.
Right, where are we going now? This way it seems. We haven't got enough of the drilling dog downstairs has decided to start as well. Looking this way, nothing seems to be happening. Let's try this one. Stairs. another example of the non-pointing in the right direction of all these markers. There's bound to be something somewhere. It's pointing in this way. That thing, but it's like just a light source of some kind. So what's over there? What's over there? Take a lot of killing. It seems to be quite lucky with the sound anyway. There's not so much drilling and banging going on as there was last few hours. Right, what are we looking for now? Well, I'm still searching for clues. Seems to be here somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, take it back to the Brothers of the Steel place and give it to them. They like it for some reason. Up here or down there? Something down here is shooting. Oh, damage and Soltron. I'm out of it.
Resetting threat level. Running elimination subroutines.
Well, there's my first death. I know you've been waiting for it. There it is. Right, where are we now? Oh, it's all gone pink. Where is this person? I'm off with the drilling again, to apologise. Bloody hell, I actually killed it. Amazing. Well, the Sultron is usually deaded to me at least 3 or 4 times in a row, so that's pretty good. Okay, now where we're going? Just round the corner, have a look at it. Ooh.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens of the vault was excessive, if not actually misplaced. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I look at human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be necessary. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects. Thousands, perhaps millions of lives will be saved. Utility trumps sentimentality and law.
Let's try going upstairs then. Which way? This way. Ha! Another one. My discovery of FO76 feels, despite my abhorrence of magical thinking, like predestination. A biological research facility, unoccupied, simply waiting for me to discover it. Everything in its place, its systems ready for my arrival. Leads, virus to the mainframe, and some kind of hostility with it. This may explain the unsealed door in our untimely fate. The mainframe requires working for the not any hostile programming having been eliminated. Trying to help them. Blah. Yeah, okay. We'll take it anyway. And the other one must be around here somewhere. I don't think that's the clue we're looking for. It doesn't seem to be down here, does it? Still seems upstairs we should be looking. But you and I have looked up there already. I need one more clue by the looks of it. Let's try upstairs here again. apologise in advance for the drilling, there's nothing I can do about it.
Activating emergency fabrication protocol FS401.
Genetic circuit stand 1857. Got it.
Fabrication system offline. Activating emergency repair protocol CR889.
889, that's Hans. We need a reactor router. Alright, give me a minute. 109 stakes, Jeanette.
Ready on the detonator.
Molly, are you in?
Sorry, just a...
Round out. In 3, 2, 1.
Power fluctuations detected in the engineering wing. Activating emergency stabilization protocol ES109.
And?
Detonation in the cryogenics wing.
That should do it.
Activating superseding protocol Omega. Eric?
That's not in the database. What?
Protocol confirmed. All exits have sealed to prevent a containment breach. Calculating optimal process to exterminate all personnel in the vault. Done. All remaining personnel may now be terminated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got it. Coming
Well, I think we know what happened in here. All the machinery went doolally.
Damn it. Almost.
Data upload from compromised system detected. Suspect data stream has been quarantined.
What?
All residents have been terminated. Operation successful. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. That is so human, isn't it? I've just exterminated you all, but have a nice day. Right, if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I'll be back in a moment. Hello again, sorry about that. You know what's annoying about all this drilling is that I'm going to have to go through this tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to have to look at this terminal, aren't we? That's got to be the last clue. Overseers, I mean, there was an overseer. Didn't do a lot of good.
Robotics control failure in the mainframe.
Enough of that. So, next. Open the reactor wing. This is all very lore heavy, but again, not my favourite type of mission. I like a bit of shooting. Shooting, dying, like I always do, you know how it goes. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. Robotics, that's no good, that's got to go upstairs. Let's do that.
Glad that's what I need.
Oh, hello. Strange position to end up in. Right, mainframe, reactor monitoring, where do I want to go? Reactor week, yeah, that'll do. This terminal then. Ah, well, it won't be that one. That's just pointless, just opening the door, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Okay. Ah. Oh, as easy as that. What ring? Let's go crouched again. Ooh. Chemistry jar, wow. I used to hate chemistry at school. Awful thing. In those days they taught chemistry, physics and biology as three separate things. These days they're probably just teaching us science.
Persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again. Leave this place and do not return.
No.
There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not.
That was nice and easy. Oh, thanks. She got rid of him for me. That's not. Right. Things on fire. I think that's the first clue there. Maybe I'm just getting used to this game now. Somewhere over this way. Oh, there's two there. Oh, that win. See, I just don't care, me. You're going to die. I can be getting all cocky now. I'll be dead in about 5 minutes. You watch. Is that a clue? No, not a clue. So is there a clue over that way somewhere? It looks like it might be here. What about in there? In this little cage bit. Is there a way in? No. Terminals? No. Ah! Nope. What's the way in? Nothing there. 10 out of 10 for trying, minus several million for actually succeeding. Anything in there?
Approach and identify yourself.
Well, that was nice and easy. Right, I've got to open another wing now. Cryonics wing this time. And all this in one little vault. Can't be bad. Right, where's the cryonics? There we go, gas storage. No, that's me. Gas storage. Store a lot of gas, me. Okay, coming down this way then. Little books. What do we do? Oh, what the hell?
Right, just what we need. Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Wizard. Sorry, I didn't realise you were in chat. I was getting so wrapped up in the game. Let's have a look. We'll just read this chat. Will be a moment. I was there, so I would love to have some custom designs for my game, but unfortunately, no way that's going to happen at the moment. This is just basically a hobby for me, so thank you for the offer, but no thank you. Thanks for the follow, though. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Port Ellis.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way. Cut off the rest of our people and the damn robots keep coming in waves. We need help. I can fix that. But you gotta agree to help first. I can make it worth your while. Party hard. Let's get serious. And make it quick. I can help you. You can help me. I've been trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place. Help us? It's yours.
Yeah, interesting question. I have been streaming for about a year now, but it's still very much it's still very much in its infancy. I've only just started really getting into it.
Don't shoot, boys. They're on our side. Crap, here they come again.
Well, at least they didn't shoot us. So what are we doing? Oh, great. I'm usual ragdoll thing. go back to the start again. I love this game. Down this way, wouldn't it? Might as well go in crouched. Why am I lost again? One down. Why am I getting lost again? I'll be down the bottom somewhere. Where's everyone following me? I'm lost. got to be up here somewhere. And back to the beginning again. I hate this game sometimes. Right, where are we going now? Oh, stop looking at me. I don't know where I'm going, I'm lost. Everyone keeps following me and I'm lost as well. Right, see if we died last time. Around that way somewhere then. Let's do it again. Yes, not good this. Keep losing myself. Oh, let's try in there. No. You go away. That's not the point thing. I'll try over there, yeah. Yeah, I missed one too. What is going on here? They keep just disappearing. They're over there somewhere. There's nothing there. Up and down like a yo-yo we go. around in circles here, it's right. Oh, downstairs, and look downstairs. Wahee. That AP. This is getting very silly now. It says it's in there, but the door won't open. All this ice hanging around doesn't help matters. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, this is where we came in before. Yeah, we're in the right, at last, we're in the right place. Right. Oh, done it again. I hate that. Okay, Wizardess, I get the message. If I need any help, I will let you know. Suppose we've all got to earn a living. Super sledge. Too bad I don't do too bad I don't do melee. Oh, nice. Hello, Sally. What the hell? Oh, I've got to speak to her. Duh.
Damn. You showed up when you did. Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours.
Deal's a deal.
You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot you if we see you again. No promises.
Well, I'm guessing this body is probably a clue. Oh no.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continually fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness, and rejects my every attempt to bend it toward a benevolent end. I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis and conversion to the so-called super-mutant state. I am ill-equipped to deal with the product of such failure, and have taken to disposing of these unfortunates outside the vault itself. I regret my current methods of disposal may, in the short term, increase the super-mutant population of Appalachia, but it cannot be avoided. End log.
Right, there's this other one. Ooh, naked bodies. Nearly naked anyway. Up there then, isn't it? Right, let's see how we're doing now. It's got to be somewhere there. Certainly not in a pack of cigarettes. It's in there. On this table there. No. Yeah, it's that bit of paper there.
These vessels were once known as specimens, stocked here so that captive scientists could turn them into a version of nature. Like Weston, they concern themselves only with whether they can do these things, not with anything.
It's the same. The only chat I've had so far is someone trying to sell me something, but there you go.
I have turned my left eye into better hands.
Right, I've not opening another wing. I hope you get to explore this later because I'm leaving loads of stuff behind.
Oh my god. The smell. God, that's what it is.
Methinks he's been breeding nasty creatures. Right, there's one down. Well, so I've got to find a terminal then. Hello Dave, yeah I'm good mate, yeah. Doing that mission that I left behind the other day when we were having a game. This is what was in Vault 96, the one we couldn't get into, or the one we got into was pretty much empty. I'm going to be so over encumbered when I get out of it. If I ever get out of it. Weapons, ammo. Requires a terminal. They all require terminals. Not a happy bunny. That's no Oh, good news, mate. I might have a look at that later on there. Raid with 200, lucky old you. I like raids to get a few followers that way. That's where I got my first followers from. This is getting to be very tedious now, I'm afraid. I think all the clues are here somewhere. This way. Okay, we're going that way. This is where we killed the snallygaster. Let's go around on the deck. Clipboard. It seems like as soon as I find this terminal, I'll sort out what I need to do, but finding the terminal's the thing. Oh, what's this? One of these things over here.
You're not one of those others, are you? Can you get us out of here? Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there. Before he comes back to grab one of us for his test. Okay.
Right, behind the stairs.
I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry. Seriously, though. Thank you.
Well, there's the stairs. Of course I didn't go in there, did I? Bet there's a terminal or something in there. That's behind the stairs. Remarkably, it's still alive, if understandably quite irritable. I like that. Right. Okay, that's one down. Directly over there. So let's go around this side. Still going this way then. That looks interesting.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them, especially Chief Engineer Dr. McLean. The good doctor, while a respectable scientist in his own right, had the classic engineer's idiosyncratic approach to many things. His additions to the vault reactor and electrical subsystems provide me with capital points and connections to directly access mains power. Between this and certain defects in reactor shielding, I have invaluable resources for my research. My first attempts in this area were disappointing, however. Lacking Melanie's expertise, my electrical impedance tests failed dramatically. The unintentional discovery of a new method of rapidly cooking coal fails even in that regard. All exposed to several thousand volts at significant amperage does not make for an appetizing sight. Nonetheless, these results are to be recorded, and I believe my understanding of the system is sufficient to produce more useful results in the future. End log.
Somebody get us out of here.
I can't take it anymore. Everything hurts. I feel sick.
Right. Finding all this stuff and nothing seems to be a clue. Terminal, no.
Don't let me die in here.
I'll let you out, you can go now.
I can't take it. Thank God. You got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Did I say that already?
Right. Well, put some my way if you can. 30 plus, eh? I'm still up at in the 20s.
I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doctor ain't doing surgery on me. That nut job was done. Weird thing is, he gets to apologize. Bad case of sludge lung. But I'm holding up. Some of the others are worse. I can't take it anymore. We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me.
Right, done that bit. So we're still searching for clues, I can't believe it.
A waking nightmare.
Must be in this direction. That test chamber over there, would it? No, it might well be actually. nothing in there. Ah, terminal.
I regret the others you find here. The things I had to do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must intend to kill me. I do not blame you for this.
We're supposed to bring him alive. Don't forget that. No matter what we do.
Right, so one more then. It's not a microscope. Don't think I'll be needing the armour for the moment. 7, so 7 in that direction. Let's do 4 in that direction. That can't be right. Okay, must be next door then. There is nothing next door. Brilliant. Okay, upstairs then possibly. Ha! This has surely got to be it now. Yeah, at last. Right. Open the overseas. Oh, guess who's going to be in there? Don't think there's any surprises coming up from that, do you? It's going to be a doctor character, isn't it? 52, that way. Okay. No doubt there'll be a few more robots and things in the meantime. Work harder, I don't know. Right. Armour back on again. Oh, I'm pleased for you, David. You've got all those followers. As I say, I find it a bit of a struggle, but I never expected anything else. As I said to you many a time, this was always meant to be a hobby for me. It was never really meant to be a business. And if anything comes of it, then fair enough. I did put the donation button on there. more out of I don't know, hope than experience, so I don't think I'm going to get many donations on that one. So it's there if people want to use it. If not, then we'll just carry on the way we are. I'll still keep doing this. I play the game anyway, so I might as well sit here and talk to other people or talk to myself at the same time. I haven't had a workbench for ages, workstation. I need something soon because I'm well over encumbered. I think I'll be over encumbered even when I do scrap everything down. I don't want to be taking any of the extra. Right, let's go and open up this overseer's office. You'll know he's going to be in there anyway, so I'll probably do this mission then call it quits for today. I think the noise has stopped, so they must have finished that door ages ago. So hopefully they should be finished here by this time tomorrow. And I'll be able to do another stream. I want to get into some of these events, the new events on the Season 13 update. Probably do that tomorrow actually, and I'll see if I can't join a team and do some events. Oh,
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
how did I get that?
Please exit.
Oh, I become deaf. Right, okay, yeah.
Thank you for your cooperation.
No, I become deaf. What on earth is I become deaf? Let's have a look. I've seen it several times. But oh, there it is. So what happened there then? Something to do with launching news, but I haven't. I'll have to look that up later when I become deaf. Obviously not some. I can't under catch for doing it, so I'm not complaining. But yeah. Right, where are we now? I've got to go this way somewhere. Might be that way actually. No, that's right, first time. Living quarters is probably it. I've tried that way before. Question is, where's it going to be? On this floor, down below? Try upstairs. It's getting bigger, so I must be getting nearer. Oh, there it is, over there.
What seems to be? I ask one final time. Leave this vault with the things you have seen. You cannot change what has happened here. Leave me to this cold and lonely place.
No, I'm going to do it anyway. I'll talk to her first.
The card doesn't work? Blackburn must have overridden the door codes. Probably guessed the leaders might find it for time eventually if they ever run the place. From here? If I had more tools, time, and some schematics, sure. Under the circumstances, we'll have to get creative. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that lead to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room.
This is getting boring now. Right, utility room. Well, ideally it'd be next door, but it won't be. Over there. This is all fired up, so let's give that a go.
Take a look. See if you can find the lines to the overseer's office. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. The door should be open now.
We've got to go confront the guy now. I bet we're going to have to talk to him and we have to make a moral decision, because we always do. slippery ice.
It appears now that the vault defenses of the bloody will actually quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile to struggle, and I surrender immediately. Too far. Does that term even apply when you go with permanent protection command from the halls of the wasteland? I told you I worked focused on the health of Appalachia's people. You must see that my research was towards that aim. FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesque graves. It was to be the next step in evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good, and now it fulfilled that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shane's point of view.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer for myself and for others to release those failures before the metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish. I knew the brother was out there to deal with the animals.
Your arrows tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone!
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests that brings some cognitive development with the typical example. Still, I bear the brother of no ill will. My apologies for that. Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of innocent for some unknown...
Oh, Wheeler Princess, welcome in. Thank you for coming and giving us a raid. My name's Phil. I primarily stream Fallout 76 at the moment, but I am looking for other games to play. How did your raid go? How did your stream go? Hello Alice, welcome in.
FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesque graves. It was to be the next step in evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better.
I'm just finishing this mission off. I've been wandering around here for hours doing nothing in particular, trying to find bits and pieces. And I finally found the boss of the area, as it were.
Listening to this is making me
It's late where you are, is it? Oh, it's quite early here.
FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesque graves. It was to be the next step in evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting.
I do find the markers, the mission markers in this game are very, very sort of vague. You follow them around for hours thinking it must be around the corner, it must be this, it must be that, and they never are. Right, I don't know what's going on with this guy. He's basically done a hell of a lot. We're supposed to be taking him in. Do you play Fallout 76 all the time, Vila?
I don't like the sound.
I have no doubt that you do. As you wish. Contrary to what you may think, I did not like you when we spoke of Fort Atlas. I did say it would be difficult for the layers to understand.
This conversation seems to be going round in circles, exactly saying the same things over and over again.
Each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds
For the people who've done the raid here, if you give me a follow, it would be appreciated. If you like what you see, still fairly new at the streaming game. I only started doing this about a year ago. I'm gradually building up, so if you could give me a follow, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you. Yeah, Fallout 4 is a very good game. I've played it and played it and played it. I modded it into the ground at one stage. I was actually fighting with lightsabers. And then Fallout 76 came along. I've never really looked back. But before that, I was more into Dark Souls. I've played all the Soulsborne games, except for Demon Souls. Played Bloodborne on PlayStation. So fairly checkered streaming past. I actually started playing games on a Spectrum computer back in the 70s. As you can see, I'm quite old. Brilliant. Okay, if anyone could follow me, I do appreciate it. I'm not getting as many people as I would like to stream. I would like to grow it, so if anyone can give me a follow, I would really, really appreciate it. Right, now I've confronted him, so what am I supposed to do with this guy? Won't let me do anything else to him.
It would be possible to resist it.
Yeah, you said that. Karma, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. I usually stream when I'm at work, which is pretty much every week. I usually stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays in the morning. However, I would point out that I'm also looking to do an evening stream because, to be honest, I don't get the viewers in the mornings that I would expect to see in the evenings. Unfortunately, with my lifestyle, I'm married and I have a lovely wife and I like to spend some time with her when she gets home from work in the afternoon. So, yeah, maybe don't spend as often as I should on here, but there you go.
I am ready to face any judgment brother wishes to be done.
By the way, Dave is a very good friend of mine. We've played the game a couple of times and he's been a loyal supporter since I started, really, so I appreciate that. That's Rasta Davy, or never know to pronounce it, Rasta Davy as if I'll pronounce it anyway.
You can have I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety, and bring Blackburn back to the fort.
I must say, it's nice to see so many people in chat.
Good work. I'm glad you were.
Oh, it seems we've done it. Okay, thank God for that. I thought we could be doing that all day. Right, that's that one done then. Now, somehow, I'll stay on to do this, Blackburn's bungalow. Somehow I've got to find a way out of here that allows me to do some scrapping. Yeah, I played a lot of horror games. I used to like the horror genre, but mainly in the sense of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, that kind of thing. I've heard that there are some games which are sort of more jump-based scared, like Five Nights at Freddy's and that sort of thing. I've never played those. Oh, Dave's my wingman. I love it. Yeah, he is. Bless him. He's got so much faith in me. He keeps telling me how wonderful I streamer I am, even though I've only got like about 20 odd followers. The silly thing about this game. I've just said that I'm well over encumbered. I don't know exactly how much, but if we have a look here, I'm sure you'll find out that I'm 571 out of 349. So I am so over encumbered, and what am I doing? Just picking more and more up. Right, so I've got to report to the Brotherhood leadership. Let's see if we can get out of it first of all and do some scrapping. Getting out of here could be fun, seeing I've got lost coming in, but there you go. I don't know about you guys, you regular streamers, but it always seems that the stream's got more of a feel of vibrancy to it when you've got a few chatters. Sometimes I come in here and I don't have chatter all stream, apart from my good mate Dave. Okay, Villa, thank you. Yeah, so when you've got a few people chatting in, it's much more fun. Although the first one that I was chatting this morning on my stream was basically trying to sell me graphics packages. But I don't mind that, we've all got to make a living somehow. I think that's the way Dave makes his living as well. Although, all due respect to Dave, he's never actually tried to sell me anything yet. Although I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Yeah, we're out there. Oh no, I'm not that easy, mate. I have to work hard. £1,000? Oh, I wish I had £1,000, mate. I really do. If I had £1,000, I'd buy every graphics package you've got. I bet there's no work bench in there, is there? No, there's not. Right, okay, where's the nearest place we'd like to find a workbench? Because I need one. There's this nice man's camp here, maybe. So, carrying straight on northeast. Okay, let's go and see if we can find a camp, maybe do some scrapping northeast. Still got big power arm on, so I'll better jump. Always feels like it's just hurt you, even though you've got your power arm on, to be honest, but there you go. Northeast, over there. The other day I was looking for those for a challenge. Do you think I could find any? Now they're all over the place. Socks? I don't think so, mate. Especially not if they're warm. Don't want warm ones. Right, where am I going here? Just keep following the northeast. Eventually we should come to hopefully a camp with some areas to do some scrapping in. Yeah, I'm going to have to finish the stream in about sort of 5-10 minutes because the wife will be home from work soon, bless her. She works hard, she gets up at like 4 in the morning, she's off to work by 6. So she'd like to come home about 1 o'clock-ish, about 1:30. So yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, Vera, I'm actually going to have to stop the stream fairly soon because my wife will be home from work at about 1:30, and I don't like to be sitting on the computer when she gets home. Bit of an insult. I do work, but because of health issues, I only work part-time. She works full-time. Whew. 4:43 AM. Whereabouts are you, Vila? It's 12:42 here. Lunchtime. But it will be in a minute when I come off here anyway. Right, where am I going? I'm still trying to find this site. No, we need to go a bit to the left. So over that way. California, right, yeah. Place I've always wanted to visit. I was actually saying earlier on in the stream, I've been to America once, but I went to the East Coast, New York, stayed in New Jersey, and went into New York on the train. But like most things, I mean, when you go to America, everyone thinks of New York and California, and when everyone comes to England, I think of London. So I think Davey's singing. California Dreaming. Oh, that's best California song I've ever heard. I'm going to trouble finding this camp. It must be up here somewhere. Yeah, everyone's up there, so. Yep, there it is. Oh look, lots of steps. Lovely. Enjoy every minute of this. Let's have a bit of light on the subject. Right. What am I doing? That's more like it. Where are we going? Oh, that way. Right. I must admit, it's like things. I mean, you hear songs and you always think it's sunny and glorious. There, I suppose you have days when it's raining and cold and miserable. Everyone seems to think it always rains in England, which it doesn't. It's been 30 degrees here in the last couple of days. God, I'm trying to find you a workbench. Come on, where are they? They'll be here somewhere. I'm going to curse if I go up there and there isn't any. Oh. Well, there's the workbenches anyway, so I know I'm in the right place now. So I've got to do a bit of scrapping. What weapons I've got? Anyway, Bigger and your crowd, I'm very pleased that you managed to come in and see me. I do appreciate the raid. I had a raid, my biggest raid so far was, I think it was about 42 people, so yeah. What, bottle of water? You wanted me to say with the two T's, didn't you? A bottle. It depends what part of the country you're from. If you say it in English, proper English, it's bottle. If you say it in Kent, which is where I'm from, it's bottle. There's lots more. If you're from London, there are a lot of things that I could say that probably would be like rolling about on the floor. Gall blimey geezer, and that sort of thing. That's the sort of thing everyone seems to think when they talk English spoken, like the Danny Dyer sort of thing. We are a funny people. We try anyway. Right. How are we doing? I'm actually nearly at a point where I can fast travel, in which case I will be leaving you good people because I've got to go and get something to eat. I'm getting quite hungry. I will say before I go though, shout out to a guy, mate of mine, Zivy. I keep meaning to find out if he's online actually. He did help me a hell of a lot with this game. I was struggling with it. I played it for about a year or so, and then I stopped playing it. Because I stopped playing a lot of games, I had a major problem, and I stopped playing a lot of games. And came back to it about 6 months ago, and I was struggling again. And he actually made a set of unyielding armour for me, and gave me a lot of instructions to how to play the game properly, so that you didn't die all the time, and so I had a lot of carry weight. So I would say he's probably a good example of the, along with your good selves obviously, he is probably a good example of the nice nature of the Fallout community. Right, yeah, I was going to text you if you were online, wasn't I? Let's see, that was it. No, I think he's offline still. Yeah, he's offline, that's strange. As usual this time of day, unless he's gone on holiday.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area under urgent conditions.
Right, let's do a bit of fast travelling. Yeah, I found out this is probably one of the most welcoming communities going. Sorry, bear with me, so I'm just checking something. Just on, we should be able to fast travel with a bit of luck. I played a bit of Red Dead Redemption. Let's go back to my camp so you can see what my camp looks like. It's not much, I just built a basic utility camp. But I played a bit of Red Dead Redemption, and the number of griefers on there that made it a misery. I very rarely play it now. I've got it on the computer still, and I probably might play it at some stage, but there were so many griefers on there, and you get on 10 minutes later, somebody had shot you, and then they come back again and again and again. Right, this is my camp, mainly decoration. Got plenty of turrets, as you can see, and some very subtle things pointing into my vendor. Lots of people point to my vendor, and at the moment, if anyone's interested, I've got a love tap going, which is a pretty good weapon. Didn't really suit me. Right, I'm just going to do a bit of housekeeping while I'm still on. I've got an ally that's the astronaut lady, but gave her a mistress and mystery clothes to put on. Because the astronaut thing. Right, let's see what we've got here that we can get rid of, if anything. All that. Weapons, any weapons? No, got rid of all them. Done all them. So all I can really do, if I've got enough room in my stash, is transfer the rubbish. Breakthrough. Oh, that's a bit of paper. Right, okay. Okay, so that's done that. Get out the power armor. Yeah, I played with a couple of allies. I played with the guy with the bar, and that was pretty boring. He didn't have much to say for himself. Then I played with the woman, librarian type of woman that sits at a desk, and she got very annoying after a little while. Yeah, Becky, that's the one. And the librarian, I can't remember the librarian's name, but she wore glasses, some sort of newspaper report or something like that. And she got very boring, so I'd already got the astronaut lady to start with, so I just carried on with that. Right, what do we need repairing on? Just the fixture, I think. Good God, that was nearly gone. And we can do a workbench on that, that's fine. Okay, so next gonna go and repair my armour if it needs it. That's 2 deaths from above I've survived, have they? Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she wasn't very exciting anyway, so not to talk to. Right, so do we need to repair that? Probably. Yeah, have to repair that. Okay, that's okay still, that needs repairing. That's done. That's okay, and that's okay. Right, so that's everything that needs doing at the moment. So, thank you everyone for coming to see me today, it's much appreciated, and it's nice to see a raise. I say, if you can leave a like or a follow, not a like. I do put my videos on YouTube as well, so if you want to go and search for me on YouTube, same name, Grandad Does Games. So if you want to go to YouTube and have a look, you'll see all my videos that I've done recently on there. There's about 20 odd of them. If you can leave likes and follows on that, I'd appreciate it. And obviously anything's welcome, so if you can just go over and have a look, that would be appreciated to get the views up. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll speak to you later, hopefully. Thanks again, and goodbye.